What is up, guys? Memeorys here, back with another video. So today what I have for you is a story time. I got some of the 5 of the most noob times that I can remember in this game. So in the background right now I'm just going to be cooking some sharks. If you don't really care to watch that, you can just listen to this while you play RuneScape or anything like that. And yeah, let's get into it. So the first story is years ago. This was back when my friend first told me about the game. I started playing, and at the time I was on a Windows XP machine with dial-up internet. So yeah, the game really couldn't run. The game would come up, picture would stay in for about 5 minutes, then all there would be was like the dots on the minimap or something like that, and the rest of the screen would be black. So I was killing cows because I really wanted to play this game. This game seemed cool to me. I had this whole fantasy of what the game was and in my head, and you know, I was playing the game, and you know, the game seemed cool. So you know, I killed some men. I killed either a man or a woman till I got a slingshot, because at the time they had slingshots. I think that was like the charge bow back in the day or something like that. So you know, I got my slingshot and I was killing cows. Yeah, I was killing cows over in Lumbridge. You know, the screen was black. At this point the screen turned black. I was still killing those cows. I was determined. I'm gonna play whether I can see the screen or not. I'm slinging them cows. I'm slinging them cows. Yeah, one of the cows killed me. I died to a cow back in Lumbridge. That's probably the most noobest thing I ever died to in this game, was a cow. I mean, I went to cows. I've tried to let a cow kill me in RuneScape 3. A cow cannot kill you in RuneScape 3. Maybe if you're a level 3, a cow can kill you, but I've taken off all my armor, drank stuff to decrease my stat, punched them, got off of them so that they were attacking me and I wasn't attacking them, and I still couldn't die to them. I let that stay on for like 10 or 15 minutes and I had almost no damage. Alright, so that's the time I almost died to a cow. Now here's the time I got scammed for full bandos, and at this time period it was my first time getting full bandos, and a guy messaged me. I think he was like, you want 50 mil or something like that, and I knew it was a scam. I knew this was a scam, but he had some bait. He had a guy standing there and he was like, oh, is this guy got you here waiting for 50 mil or something like that? And I was like, yeah, how did you know? And he was like, oh, my friend he just tried to scam my friend. You know, I kept talking to the guy at the bank, and he's like, yeah, my friend actually managed to scam 50 mil. You have to use teleblock though. So I'm like, oh, cool. You got any teleblock runes I can have? And of course he did. And soon as he's put like 10 or 50, I think it was like 15k he put on the ground, because you know that looks like a pile of cash. So I run in and I try to grab the pile of cash, and as soon as I get in, another thing the guy said was, oh, you might want to take some bandos in, or else he might not drop the 50 million or whatever. And so I grabbed a little bit of bandos, and so I rush in trying to telegrab it and get out as fast as possible. As soon as I get in there, the guy that was scamming me, his friend is over there binded. Well, you can't teleport out of red portal anyway, but you know, guys wearing full Gano, got the polypore, I'm binded, whatever. And then next thing I know, I'm dead, back to rebuilding. And so yeah, lost full bandos. That was like 2 or 3 days after I got my full bandos, and yep, back to hunting swamp lizards was my money making choice back in the day. At that time period. This one's a funny one right here. There's a time where I died to a ram. So basically I was killing the barbarians over there in Barbarian Village, and yeah, over there in Barbarian Village I was killing those rams. I mean the barbarians over there. I killed a few of them, and I think I started attacking the female barbarians because they're like a level, like 1 or 2 levels lower. So I started attacking them, and I couldn't handle the fight, so I ran out, and I see a unicorn there. You know, at this time I didn't really know too much about the game, but I knew certain animals could drop certain food, so I thought maybe if I killed the unicorn, then I think it was a unicorn. I thought maybe if I killed the unicorn, then maybe that would drop some type of meat that I could cook and eat. And so I attacked the unicorn, and of course, since I'm so low HP, I can't handle the unicorn. So I run over and I find myself near Edgefield, over there near where the little thing to get into KBD is. And so I see the ram and I'm like, okay, he's a level 4, I can take him. I attack the ram and thinking that he might drop some meat, and yep, the ram kills me. So that was one of the newbie things that I did back in the day. This one is a pathetic one right here. This is kind of embarrassing to talk about. So I wanted to go to Chaos Elemental, right? And you know, I thought Chaos Elemental was this golden money-making boss. You know, I thought you could make like 5 or 10 mil an hour at Chaos Elemental at the time, and so I went to I couldn't take Chaos Elemental on my own. I had like a whip and some other gear. I don't remember what my other gear was, but I had a whip. I was probably one item back at this time period. And so I go and I'm asking people at the Grand Exchange if they want to go to Chaos Elemental. Well, of course, everybody thinks I'm scamming because, you know, back in the day, scamming used to be pretty big. You know, it isn't that big today, but back in the day, scamming and luring was pretty big. So everybody thought I was luring them into the wilderness, but I wasn't. And so then the guy's like, okay, yeah, I'll come with you, but my friends have to come. I'm like, okay, yeah, no problem. That's even better if your friends want to come. So we go in there, we're fighting Chaos Elemental. You know, we're splitting the loot with each other and whatever. And they start killing me, so I get mad because, you know, they thought I was scamming. Then we go in there and they see that I'm not scamming. Then they attack me. So I was pretty upset about that, so I kept going in and with my whip trying to kill him, and of course I could never kill him. And at this period we didn't have PK skulls, because remember they had that in there, then they removed it, then they brought it back in. So at this period we didn't have PK skulls. If you died, you could only keep one item if you had protect item on. And so I was using protect item to keep the whip. Then I died. I went in there, I forgot to put protect item on, and I died to the guy, to whoever was attacking me, and so I lost the whip. I spent that entire day following after these guys, begging them to give it back. I was crying at my keyboard. In real life, I was literally crying at my keyboard. That's how pathetic my life was back then. I was a little kid at this time, and yeah, that's what I spent my day on, running after these guys, begging them to give me my whip back. At the time, it probably cost 150k for the whip. I spent that entire day begging them to give me my whip back, crying in real life, being a pathetic little noob in the game. This one is more recently. This was like a few weeks ago or a month ago or something like that. And what happened is I went to Bandos, and you know, no problem, went to Bandos. I got all my gear ready and stuff, and so I get the kill count or whatever. I get inside Bandos, and I realize I forgot prayer potion. And so I continue to fight, and I managed to last a while because, you know, you got the altar, and then he dropped super restore potions, and so I managed to last like 45 minutes. You know, my goal was to stay there an hour, but I last 45 minutes, and so I leave, and what I then decide to do is, okay, I got 15 minutes left on my vampirism ore. I'm gonna go kill some QBD, and so I gear up and go to QBD for the last 10 or 15 minutes of the ore, and I get into QBD's lair and realize, oh, I forgot super anti-fire. So I use my explorer's ring to cabbage port out, and then go get my super anti-fire, and then I have like 5 minutes left on my ore, so I get 1 or 2 kills at QBD. So yeah, that's my noob stories. If you have any times you were a noob, any stories of when you were a noob, you can leave them in the comments below. With that said, I hope you liked the way I did this video. If you have any suggestions, you can comment that below. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.